If humans taking up to the skies wasn't enough of an engineering marvel, then flying something with a wingspan that stretches across a full length football field definitely is. A few weeks after the final example of the Airbus A380 went into production, Boeing has now silently pulled the plug on its iconic 747. Since its maiden flight in 1969, the Boeing 747 has assumed a few of the most crucial roles in the global aviation industry. And as its life comes to an end, we bring you 5 ways in which the Queen of the Skies changed the face of air travel and sparked a new era in the history of global aviation.
The 747 was a celebrated model in the era of twin-aisle wide-body passenger planes. However, if one was to trace the blueprints to the aircraft's early stages of development, the idea of it to be a single-aisle double-deck aircraft was very much on the table. Pan Am's founder Juan Trippe pushed the plane's designer to come up with a double-decker layout, which was called as a turkey by Joe Stutter, who is also known as the father of the 747. Up until the 747, planes like the 707s and the Douglas DC-8s were the mainstay of airlines' international fleet. The dimensions of the 747 in comparison to them were substantially huge. As the 747 gained popularity, airlines wanted to have the prestige of flying the giant aircraft. This meant that the airports had to quickly adapt to hundreds of passengers arriving and departing with expanded boarding lounges, check-in counters, and terminals. In addition to the airports, the ground support had to make major changes as well. Aircraft tugs got a lot bigger to handle the aircraft's weight of over 340 tons. Catering trucks were modified to reach the cabin doors far above the ramp, and refueling tanks now had to stretch to reach the underside of those huge wings. The 747 was developed at a time when the global aviation industry was expecting supersonic transport to be the aircraft of the future. Subsequently, experts predicted that the life of the 747 would be shortened due to the same aircraft that can travel at multiple times of the speed of sound. Fearing this, Boeing decided to foolproof the 747 by engineering it to carrying cargo. The main deck of the 747 was then sized to about 20 feet wide in order to handle 2 standard cargo containers. To make loading easier, the nose of the cargo model of the 747 opened and pivoted upwards. This also meant that the cockpit had to be located above the main deck, giving the aircraft its iconic hum just behind the deck. The space, which was originally meant for crew rest area, then became the aircraft's most renowned feature, the passenger lounge. New airplanes are developed in tandem with new engines that are supposed to power them. As for the 747, Boeing needed a huge jump in engine power and efficiency to get the massive aircraft in the air while consuming less fuel in order to make it more economical for airlines around the world. The innovation for the same was put forth by Pratt & Whitney, which changed the shape of jet engines forever with their JT9D turbofans. The engine differed from engines up until then by having a huge fan at its front. An enormous amount of air is forced into the engine, out of which only a small portion gets into the engine's core, which is then compressed, mixed with fuel, and then ignited to drive the turbine. This in turn turns a huge fan that pushes the jet forward. This kind of engine proved to be quieter, more powerful, and delivered better fuel efficiency. Before the Airbus A380 took center stage, the Boeing 747 was the largest plane in the world. Even after the entry of the French giant, the 747 continued to be the longest one in the sky. In two-class layout, the aircraft can seat up to 525 passengers. The Boeing 747 comes with 3 engine options, including the Pratt & Whitney JT9D engine, the Rolls-Royce RB211, and the GE CF6 engine. It has a maximum fuel capacity of over 60,000 gallons and can travel up to 13,450 kilometers in one go. The Queen can travel up to 910 km per hour at 35,000 feet, which is fast enough to cover the length of 3 FIFA football fields in just 1 second. The tail of a Boeing 747 is 63 feet and 6 inches high. To put things into perspective, this is as high as an average 6-story city building. At the moment, there are only around 170 of the passenger versions of the 747 still in fleets around the world, and fewer than 30 currently in use. While we know that the gigantic wings will make an appearance a few times in the near future, its impact on the global aviation industry would not be as massive as itself.